Hey everybody, it's B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. Exciting day today here on the channel because, as promised, I am debuting my brand new team. Sorry it took a little bit longer than expected, but it's been a crazy few weeks for me. I've been working a lot, my phone broke, so I had to replace that. And in the world of Pokemon, there's been a lot of news about Gen 7 and also the release of Pokemon Go, which is taking the world by storm. So, we are back here, though, with a brand new team, locked and loaded and ready to go. As always, I put a lot of thought and effort into creating this team, so I'm very much looking forward to start battling with it. And just as a side note, this will be my last new team for the ORAS series, again in anticipation of Gen 7, which is coming out in a few months. So, having said all of that, today we have a battle against Ronan, and he's got a really awesome team, as you can see, extremely original, probably one of, if not the most original team I've ever faced on this channel. So it was a great match, and without further ado, we are going to get into it. So I led with Azelf, and he led with Anorith. So I'm going to go straight for the U-turn just to get some damage, scout him, and get the mandatory switch. That did about a quarter, so not too bad. So I am going to come in with Feraligatr off that, and he's just going to go for the Stealth Rock to get the entry hazard set up early. So he's going to switch out then, doesn't want to get taken out with a water move. And so he's going to come in with Shedinja, and I did go for the Waterfall, so because of the ability Wonder Guard, that's not going to do anything to him. So this turn I'm going to have to switch out because I have no moves that can hit this thing with Feraligatr, so I'm going to come in with Houndoom and take some damage from the rocks. And he's going to go for the Confuse Ray and land that to confuse me. So then he's going to switch out, doesn't want to get taken out. So he is going to come in with Milotic, predicting the fire move, no doubt. And I'm going to go for the Mega Evolution into Mega Houndoom. And I am confused, but I do break through the confusion and attack with the Flamethrower. But even so, that's not going to do a whole lot to him. So this turn I'm going to switch out. I don't want to get taken out with a water move, plus I am still confused, so I'm going to come in with Roserade and take some damage from the rocks. And he does go for the Scald, so that's not going to do much of anything to me, but unfortunately he does get the burn, so that was not good for me. And then I'm going to take some damage from that burn. So this turn I'm going to go for the Sludge Bomb. I was actually predicting a switch, but he stayed in, so that's going to take him down to about a third, but I do get the Poison, which was good. And then he's going to go for the Ice Beam, which is going to drop me down to about a quarter. And then he is going to take some damage from the Poison, and I'm going to take some more damage from the Burn. So this turn I'm just going to go for another Sludge Bomb, and that's going to be more than enough to finish his Milotic off and give me the lead at 6-5. And then I'm just barely going to survive the burn damage this turn with 12 health. So then he's going to come in with Noivern, and he's going to go for the Flamethrower, which is going to be more than enough to finish my Roserade off and tie the battle up at 5-5. So then I'm going to come in with Togekiss and take some damage from the rocks. And he's going to switch out then. I guess there's not much he can do to me. So he's going to come in with Shuckle. And I just went for the Thunder Wave, so I'm going to land that to paralyze him. And then I'm going to regain some health with the leftovers. So this turn I'm going to go for the Air Slash, trying to get him caught up with the Paraflinch lock, and I do get the flinch, which is good. And then I'm going to regain some more health with my leftovers, and he's going to regain some health with his leftovers. So I'm going to go for the Air Slash again this turn, again trying to keep him locked up with the Paraflinch. Takes him down to about half, but unfortunately he breaks through this turn, goes for the Toxic, and lands that to poison me, so that was not good at all. And then I'm going to regain more health with the Leftovers, and he's also going to regain more health with the Leftovers. And then I'm going to take some damage from the poison. So I'm going to go for the Air Slash again. Unfortunately, this time I miss, but then fortunately for me, he was fully paralyzed this turn, so nothing he can do either. And then we're both going to regain more health with our Leftovers. And I am going to take more damage from the poison. So again, I'm going to go for the Air Slash again, trying to keep him locked up. And he actually breaks through yet again, unfortunately, and goes for the Shell Smash. Because he has the ability Contrary, it's actually going to have the opposite effect as it normally would, and it's going to raise his defenses and lower his attack, special attack, and speed. So then we are going to both regain more health with the Leftovers, and then I'm going to take more damage from the poison. So I'm going to just go for another Air Slash, again trying to keep him locked up and wear him down. Takes him into the red this time, and I do get the flinch this time also, which was good. So then we are both going to regain more health with our Leftovers again. And again, I'm going to take more damage from the poison. So this turn I decide I don't think I can take him out in one more shot, so I'm going to go for a Roost to put myself all the way back up to full health. And unfortunately he was thinking the same thing, so he's going to go for the Rest. And he's going to go to sleep, which is going to get rid of his paralysis, and he's also going to put himself back up to full health with that. And then I'm going to take even more damage from the poison. So this turn I have no choice, I have to switch out because the poison damage is getting to be too much for me. So I'm going to come in with Excadrill and take some damage from the rocks, and my Mold Breaker is going to come into play. And this turn he is still asleep, so nothing he can do. And then I'm going to regain all of my health with the Leftovers. So he's going to switch out then. He doesn't want to get taken out by me. So he's going to come in with Tropius, probably predicting a ground move, but I actually went for the Iron Head instead. So that took him down by about almost half, but then this turn I'm just going to go for a Rock Slide, which is going to be able to take his Tropius out and give me the lead back at 5-4. So then he's going to come back in with Noivern, and that is going to force me to switch. I don't want to get taken out with a fire move, so I'm going to come back in with Togekiss, and I'm going to take more damage from the rocks. And he does go for the Flamethrower, and unfortunately he gets the crit, so that is going to drop me low enough so I can't survive another attack, which was very unfortunate. So I'm going to regain some more health with the Leftovers and take more damage from the poison, but none of that is really going to matter because he's just going to go for another Flamethrower this turn, and that is going to be enough to finish my Togekiss off and tie the battle up again at 4-4. So then I'm going to come in with Feraligatr and take some damage from the rocks, and he's going to switch out then. He doesn't want to get taken out with an ice move, so he is going to come back in with Shedinja, but I actually predicted that switch into Shedinja, so I switched out and came in with Houndoom, and then I took some damage from the rocks, but that worked out pretty well for me. So then he has to switch out again. He doesn't want to get taken out by the Houndoom, so he's going to come back in with Shuckle, and this time I went for the Dark Pulse, so that's going to take him down by about a quarter, so not too bad, but then he is going to regain some health with the Leftovers. So I'm just going to go for another Dark Pulse, trying to wear this thing down while it's asleep. That's going to take him a little below half, and he is still asleep this turn, so nothing he can do. And then he's going to regain more health with the Leftovers. So again, I'm just going to keep going for the Dark Pulse, trying to wear him down. So that's going to drop him into the red, but he does survive. He wakes up this turn, goes for the Toxic, and lands that to poison me. So he's going to regain even more health with his leftovers, and I'm going to take some damage from the poison. So this turn I'm just going to go for one more Dark Pulse, and that is finally going to be enough to finish his Shuckle off and give me the lead at 4-3. And then I'm going to take some more damage from the poison. So then he's going to come in with Anorith, and I'm just going to go for the Flamethrower here, trying to take him out, but unfortunately he just barely survives that in the red. Goes for the Brick Break, and that is actually going to be enough to take my Houndoom out and tie the battle up at 3-3. So then I'm going to come back in with Feraligatr and take some more damage from the rocks. And I am just going to go for the Aqua Jet, which is going to be more than enough to finish his Anorith off and give me the lead back at 3-2. And then I'm going to take some damage from the Life Orb. So then he is going to come back in with Shedinja, and that is again going to force me to switch because I don't have a move to hit it with Feraligatr. So I'm going to come in with Azelf and take some damage from the rocks. And he is going to go for the Confuse Ray again and land that again to confuse me. So this turn I am confused, and unfortunately for me I do hit myself in my confusion. And then he is also going to go for a Shadow Claw, which is actually going to be enough to finish my Azelf off, unfortunately, and tie the battle up at 2-2. So then I'm going to come back in with Excadrill and take some damage from the rocks, and my Mold Breaker is going to come back into play. So I'm going to go for the Rock Slide, and that is going to be able to hit him. But unfortunately, he does have a Focus Sash on there, so he's going to survive that. And he's going to go for another Confuse Ray, and he's going to land that once again to confuse me. And then I'm going to regain the rest of my health with the leftovers. So this turn I am confused, and unfortunately I hit myself again in my confusion, so really getting unlucky with these hits here. He's going to go for a Shadow Claw, which is going to take me down a little below half, and then I'm going to regain some more health with the leftovers. So finally my luck turns around a little bit and I get out of the confusion this turn, and I'm just going to go for another Rock Slide, land that, got the crit, not like it mattered since that thing only has 1 HP, but going to be enough to take him out, obviously, and give me the lead back at 2-1, and then regain some more health with the leftovers. So then he's going to come back in with Noivern, and he's going to go for the Flamethrower yet again, which is going to be enough to finish my Excadrill off, unfortunately, and tie the battle up at 1-1. So I'm going to come back in with Feraligatr and take more damage from the rocks. So he does outspeed me, and he goes for the Draco Meteor, but very luckily for me, he does miss that, which leaves him open for me to go for the Ice Punch, and that is going to be enough to take him out in one shot, and that is good game, Ronan. So, thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. Also, if you want to battle me, leave a comment with your friend code. So, that's it, and we will see you next time.